Everyone, it's Road to Retire here, back with the Bills to Billion challenge to show you which side hustles paid me this week. And man, this might have been the best side hustle week of my entire life, honestly. So if we look at remote task paying $253, that's the highest I've ever gotten from one remote task weekly payment. And then of course, if you watched yesterday's video, which you still can, I had a yard sale. My community was having a yard sale, so I decided very late in the game to kind of jump in and do it. And I ended up selling everything in about 20 minutes and making $173 selling my video games that I no longer want, Pokemon card stuff that I just grew out of. And it was great. I enjoyed it. It was a new experience because I did not expect it to fly off the shelves that fast, so you could say. I made $97 on eBay this week because my neighbor was actually selling video games, and I didn't want to put that out in the yard sale because what if he just so happened to walk by. So I just sold it on eBay. It wasn't any consoles or anything, so I tried to sell all my bulky console stuff that I hate shipping out in the yard sale, but luckily it was just a bunch of games. And data annotation with $4, no big deal there. I'll get another 5 from them this week from something that I did. And the mechanical Turk was minuscule at $24 just because I focused so much so on remote task. And then I got interest in my high yield savings account, $4.19. Pretty darn good if you ask me. So I had to pay my car insurance during this tenure of $130.75. And just so you know, the reason that I have like everything that I've earned and then my expenses, and I have the total here that just sums it up, and then I have the start and the end. Well, I'm an accountant. It's like almost like doing the bank reconciliation. I want to make sure that I am including every single penny of both what I paid for this challenge and what I made for this challenge. So as you can see, 425.7, I reconcile, meaning that I have accounted for every single penny that I want to include in this challenge. So an absolute great week. If we don't include the $130.75 that we made $556.45 in side hustles. Now, I get it if you want to not include yard sailing as like a side hustle because you're just like selling off your stuff. You're not really like doing anything extra or whatever. That's fine. Even if you want to just look at the eBay sale, I count because that's a flip. That's not necessarily a sale of my prior inventory. If you just want to disregard the yard sale, $383.45. That's still very significant. But I mean, the yard sale is awesome because it's tax-free, because it's all cash under the table. And yeah, it was a fun thing to do. So I count it at $556. So just incredible. And then we move over to our main sheet here to look at our progress. And boy, oh boy, we are down to $644.12 that we need to earn before we can start putting the side hustle money into dividends. Now, I know I said that I was going to put everything into JEPI, J-E-P-I, and I'm starting to reconsider it. I don't know if I want to diversify just a little bit. I do still want to use whatever dividend income that I do get, so it's not like I'm just going to, pick something more conservative and then not touch it. The whole point of me doing something like this is to still take the dividend payments almost immediately and just use them to pay the bills. Side hustles are paying the bills right now, and I want the dividends to do that at some point. So I might diversify a little bit. I know JEPI has a lot of holdings, so it's not like it's undiversified or it's like holding a single company or anything. I just might want to diversify just a little bit. But once I cross that bridge, we'll go from there. But $644, I mean, if I were to have another week like this, holy crap, we'd almost be done, but that's not going to happen. I can just tell you from a remote task that I'll be lucky to get around half of what I made in remote tasks this week. But we have $1,011 that is saved up specifically just for these 3 bills: the cell phone, the internet, car insurance, for $200.75. It's been a fantastic week. Let me know if you're trying something similar to the Bills to Billion challenge. I really like this challenge. I really do. It motivates me. And it's very fruitful seeing the bills being paid off with side hustles and not having to focus so much from my day job. I feel like I'm in a little bit of trouble with my day job. Not that I'm performing bad or anything, but the company that I work for, it's going through some rocky times. And I was supposed to get my bonus already. If a company does pay out bonuses, sometimes I get it, sometimes I don't. But we were expected to get bonuses this year, and it's delayed, and there's a lot of chaos right now. And I really wanted that bonus because I was going to use it to pretty much pay this off and go right in the dividends, but it's just not happening. So I'm a little bit worried about the state of the company and how long it's going to last. Nevertheless, we just have to truck on with this and act like everything is going to be okay. But it is motivating to try and pay off these bills as early as possible. So hope you enjoyed this week's Bills to Billion challenge. I'll see everyone in the next one.